Hello everybody, I hope you are having a comfy, a cozy, and a sunny Sunday afternoon. I forgot it was Sunday when I chose the word sunny. Sunny Sunday is a bit cheesy. Anyway, we're back with more Blaster Master, but before we start, I want to show you a photograph. It's my oh god. It's my kitty Sugar having a nice little sun snooze. Oh my god, my heart. I just can't, I can't handle it. I sincerely hope that Sugar never figures out just how cute she is, because the instant that she figures that out is the instant my wife and I lose all control of the house and it becomes hers. Once she figures out how cute she is, it's all, we're just in the palm of her paw. Well, let's face it, we already are. She just doesn't know it yet. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, back to the video game, and it's Blaster Master. I don't love it as much as I love cats, but I do love it. So, let's have a spin. Oh, but first, we can't have a Blaster Master stream without reset game, the rollout cutscene. There we go. Now it's a Blaster Master stream. All right. Like I was saying in our first episode, this is MetaFight. This is the Japanese version of Blaster Master. The reason I've chosen this version as opposed to the US version is because there are infinite continues. So instead of the game throwing us back to 0% progress every few deaths, we just get set back a little bit in terms of geography. That's much more manageable, I think. Much more reasonable. And also, I believe later in the game, there's some wall climb physics, and they are improved on the Japanese version. Or rather, more specifically, they are degraded. They are worsened on the American version. I'm not sure why they made changes, especially worse ones. But they did. One of the benefits of playing the Japanese version. Also, it makes it a little bit clearer that, I think, so there's a common confusion that people think Sophia is the name of the tank. Sophia is actually the name of the planet we're on. I think Nora MA01 is the name of the tank. Something like that. And also, I forgot to mention, on our first episode, some technical details. Is this the right? This is the right way. We are playing on a real, genuine, front-loader Nintendo Entertainment System with a NESRGB 4.0 mod, so that we can get a composite signal out of it. And that is going into my Retrotink 5X Pro. So this is some real, genuine NES hardware, captured in just about the highest quality you can get. So I'm pleased with that. Let's see. Alright, this is gonna be a little tricky. I discovered last week that I greatly benefit from having a turbo controller for this game. And then I also learned that my turbo controller that I already had was filthy. So I tore it apart, I gave it a good cleaning, and it is certainly very, very clean now. Feels like new. I also changed the rubber pads while I was in there. And I must have done so poorly in some way, because the normal B button is a little bit hit and miss. Kinda gotta mash it a bit hard. Turbo B works just fine, Turbo A works fine, regular A works fine, regular B, not so hot. So I gotta crack it open again and see what happened. Hopefully it's just a defective pad that I can improve. either with the cleaning or replacing the contact pad. Either way, we'll see what happens. So, some things will be made a bit more difficult by only having Turbo B, but hopefully we'll manage. It's better than having it's better than not having any turbo at all, I think. I am not a fan of mashing the buttons. Can these things die? They can! Okay. They are much easier to kill than I thought. Walk forward into my grenade of instant death. Get bubbed. Got pee all over the floor here. You know it's Blaster Master when we're making far too many pee jokes. How do I... Alright. First boss down. Nice and easy. Loving it. I will confess that the, well, okay. So the... Alright, yeah. I will confess that the turbo controller trivializes the first boss a little bit, but the first boss is pretty trivial anyway. First upgrade for, not Sophia. Acquired. I would like to swim... There we go. Perfect. And now enter a good tank. There we go. I think I'm having a little bit of difficulty with the A button now. We'll see how that goes. It works, it just gotta push a little hard. So we'll see what the... We'll crack it open again and see what the difficulty is, but until then... Turbo buttons will suffice. Yeah. Actually, I could use a little bit of pee right now. Someone dropped a little pee in this pool. I don't know. It's... The problem is, I would like to be a grown-up about it and not make constant pee jokes. But it's just... If I withhold every pee joke that comes to mind, I don't have anything to say. I'm just silent. I'm just mute if we take the pee jokes out of my commentary here. It's just, that's all I've got. Overwhelming abundance of pee jokes. We can try to focus on, you know, the high occupancy vehicle meter. There's some humor in that. It's not a pee joke, but it's close. Well, it's not even really close. Okay, I'm gonna have to be pushing some buttons pretty hard here. But that's fine. Maybe that'll improve the situation over time. Now I have to try to remember which way is forward. I know we go up. I feel like... Whoop. I feel like the way forward is up and to the left. Oof. We done been blasted. But it is us who is the master. How could we be blasted? Oh no. Oh, we did get some missiles. I could be using those. How do I use them again? How do I? Oh, do I not have them anymore? Get in there, sir. Ah, there we go. RAs. Although those are not going to help terribly much in that situation. Give me all the P. I desire all of the P. Some H would be nice as well. But beggars can't be choosers. Oh no, I'm getting roasted. Absolutely roasted. We can't have that. No roasted pea. Nuts. Okay, I think things are starting to loosen up a little bit. Maybe the new membranes, the new pads that I refurbished the controller with require a little bit of break-in, because I feel like they are breaking in and becoming good. Not that one. That one, though, yes. Oop, okay. It stopped. Oh, no. It stopped being broken in. And instead just broke us. But it's fine. Where is the way forward here? Alright, is got it. See, we're good. We are slowly but surely earning our master's degree in blasting. We are slowly becoming a master of blasting. It was fun being an undergrad. Time for some post-grad work. Is it over here? I think it might be over here. By golly, I think I'm right. Boss number 2. Love a good pea pellet. Yes, I remember last week we kept coming in here thinking this was the wrong way, when in fact it is the correct way. Let's try not to have any of that confusion today. This can't be right. This can't be right at all. It looks too promising. Get nuked. Ooh. Yes, please. Got some lightning. Don't mind if I do. We are now in the Enlightenment era. Hey. Alright, Sandcastle of Time. In we go. Now these top-down sections I do not mind at all. Holding... How do I... There it is. Why can't I get it to... Ah, right. Okay, so there's an interesting thing here. I'm holding A, regular A, it's fine. But as soon as I hold Turbo B, it lets go of... No? Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out live. It worked last week. Oi, okay, let me just leave. I'm done here. I know when I've met my match. I'll take the France pellet. Give me the France pellet. I don't know. Ooh, that's just a lot of gun is what that is. I'm okay with a lot of gun. Okay, we have less gun now. But for a sliver of time, we had some good gun happening. Now we have 1/8 less good gun happening now. If I remember right, the way forward. Okay. This controller might be malfunctioning in some critical ways. That's promising. I might do a... We'll play it by ear. Ooh, more France. Just regular France, though. Not Turbo France. Well, there goes our France. Ooh, enough of that, please. Playing poorly. We must obliterate the eyeballs with our cranberry juice water gun here. I think this is the way. No blast for you? Alright. Oh, blast for us, though. There we go, more France. Always happy to be getting more France. Boss found. Which one are you again? You're the crab? You're the crab. Without being able to strafe, life is a bit harder. Okay, let me try something else here. I'm gonna do the rude thing. I'm going to save state. And then hang on just a moment while I reset the console and plug in the regular controller, because I need to put this on the shelf. 1 second. Alright, regular controller plugged in, console reset. Let's do that again, shall we? This should be much better. I can strafe again. Oh lord, it's so good. Although, we do have to mash again. Not a fan of mashing. I forgot that that was a very critical component of retro gaming back in the day. Very mash dependent. they were frequently very mash dependent. And that's nothing but an accessibility nightmare. I'm not... The reason I personally dislike mashing is just because I'm bad at it. But there are plenty of people that just physically can't. And this mash-heavy kind of gameplay is just an accessibility nightmare. There's just so many people that can't enjoy video games if that's how they demand to be played. And that's bad. It can be better. Turbo controllers help. I'm glad they exist. And I was glad that mine existed until I cleaned it and apparently made it worse somehow. So I'll crack that back open and see if I can improve the situation. Until then, we'll see how much progress we can make with some vanilla NES controller action happening here. A bit sloppy gameplay, but we're warming up, and now we have a functional controller. That's always a plus. Is this the way? I feel like down. No, I don't think that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Let's see if that makes sense. I am noticing some continuity of space errors throughout this game. There's some infinitely scrolling landscape that I've found, and fluid dynamics don't really make a lot of sense in the water place. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But we're on to Area 3 already, and it's only been 20 minutes. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. The way I have decided that I'm going to play these retro games is kind of the way they were intended. A lot of these games were designed before... well, let me organize that thought. A lot of these games came from a time before... writable ROM or writable flash memory was affordable. which is to say you just couldn't save your game. There's no way to do it. Some games use the password system. Some games just did without anything at all. But generally, continue please. We're in Area 3, so it's fine. We just got here. There were a lot of ways that games devised to preserve your progress. For instance, Super Mario Brothers, the very first one, SMB1. That was the whole point of the warp pipes. So you can just quickly get back to where you left off, right? You know, last time you were playing, you got all the way to level 7, World 7 rather. Wow! It'd suck to have to do all that work all over again, though. So here's a warp pipe if you're good enough. And games like Mega Man and all sorts of others had password systems to mitigate the issue. But generally, these games of this era were meant to just be beaten in one sitting. You're just supposed to practice the first chunk of the game over and over again until you got good enough at it to just speedrun it, basically. And get to the new stuff really very quickly. Until you could beat the game in a single sitting. So I kind of feel like that's how I would like to play these games on stream. I'll do a 4-hour sitting basically on stream, and we'll get as far as I can get in 4 hours. And eventually I'll become proficient enough at the game that we beat it in 4 hours in a single sitting. And looking at the speedrun times for this game, like I think speedrunners beat this game in under an hour, something like that. Kaboom. So, you know, a non-speedrunner beating it in 4 hours? Totally reasonable. Totally reasonable, I think. We're just gonna move on through. They have nothing we want. That's right, the concrete or the cement mixers of certain peril. There we go. We don't want your concrete, sir. There's one up here, right? Yep. Yeah! Alright, we live. It's nice to live. Do I not have a... Oh, that's right, we game overed. We gamed over. So we don't have a, we don't have our magic awesome lightning stuff anymore. But it's okay, because we found some H we can't use yet. We don't have hover. Sorry, we don't have high occupancy vehicle yet. Erg. Where is that the way forward, or do we go up from here? Let's find out by going up. What's the worst that can happen? Erk. Everything is fine. Get pewed. Like a toddler in church. Get pewed. I remember this room now. Is this the next boss upcoming? Is this the first one where I felt that mashing was required? I hope not, because our turbo controller is out of commission. I need to do a better job. I remember going in here a lot last week, for the sake of getting some, tank resources. I don't think we need those right now. Let's just move on through. Alright. Oop. That cement mixer was so excited he deloaded himself. Good on you, sir. Remember to contain your excitement, lest you unload yourself. It's a good idea to always stay in RAM. Come on now, there we go. The almighty boxing gloves that are positively itching to drop red lobsters on us. Can't have that, can't have that. I do love a good lobster, but not a boxing glove lobster. Eek. Must avoid the painful ball bearings at all costs. Eek! We've been bested. Double P. I love it when the P overlaps. Our hover tank is full of hover juice that we can't even use yet. We are well on our way. Ah, yes, the angry puppers. Angry robo pupper doggos. I remember you. All is well. I will grab the superfluous P. On the topic of superfluous P, our kitty Maple has had a UTI for a few weeks, so we had to collect a pee sample, and this recent one was positively overflowing. This is a gross conversation that I regret starting. But I think, for some reason, I play Blaster Master and I just get pee on the brain. Let's see. The evil fax machines. Can we defeat them before they... Whoa. Oof. That was real bad. Let's try to do better. Oop. Unloaded. There we go. Alright, so he did much more damage to us than we did to him. But he's dead and we're not. Oh, that's right, I remember this room. This is a lovely room. So many spoils in this room. Give me all the spoils. I'm a big fan of spoils. We stan spoils here. I can't get that without hurting myself, which is the great irony. Ooh, we got a France pellet. A little bit of H to go around too. Give me all that France. Ostensibly, that's just an F. But it looks like FR. And I think the F is supposed to stand for firepower. No, that really does just look like FR, doesn't it? That is just France. We got the France pellet. I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. Because that's how comedy works. You just repeat something until it becomes funny. Eventually, it'll happen. Alright, we got some France and some P. And we got a boss. Which one is this? Is this a mash dependent one? No, that's right. It's the laundromat. How could I forget the laundromat boss? "24/7 laundry." And all the fly wrenches you can handle. Oof. That's a lot of fly wrenches. Where are they even coming from? Okay, you can stay there. Alright, who wants to move next? I want this one to move next. There we go. Womp. Get blasted. Masterfully. Oh no, we were doing alright, and then we weren't. There it is, alright. Laundromat boss down. We only had 1 Pez of health remaining, but that's all we needed. We got the high occupancy vehicle! Yeah, it's great. Let's leave this place. In style. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We have to go back to the intro. Literally. To the next. Ooh, we have lightning now. We have to go back all the way to where we started and use our newfound hover ability to get to Area 4. Whoop. And I wonder how many... I'm gonna put the H-bomb on. How many lives do we have left? It's one thing. One of the reasons why speedrunners in particular prefer the Japanese version of this game over the American version is the infinite continues. Because that enables you to death warp without penalty. For instance, I could just game over, and instead of traversing backwards, manually, quote unquote, throughout the entire Area 3, we could just deliberately take a couple deaths, game over, and be teleported all the way back to the beginning of Area 3, which is where we want to be right now. So you want to backtrack into Area 2. So that would be faster. And I'm contemplating it. I don't necessarily want to become a speedrunner, but some speedrunner strats might be welcome. You know you're a speedrunner when you spend 1.5 hover to regenerate 1 hover. That's some solid math right there. That's how you know. That's some profit in your pocket right there. There we go. Oh, it's so chaotic. I don't like that one. Oof. Sure, I'll take a little bit of P. Oh, you know what? That's what P stands for. P stands for Pez. Because our health bar is a Pez dispenser kind of thing. That's what the P stands for. It doesn't stand for P, it stands for Pez. It certainly doesn't stand for power. It's dead. There was no reason to have done that. It had already dropped its payload. But you know what? It's fine. We're just being thorough. We're cleansing this planet of... Actually, I don't know what these are. Are these... Is this another case where we're the baddies? We're the evil invading aliens. I know that there's a... I'm not sure if it's proper YA or if it's actual, like, children's lit. But I know there is a sort of novelization of Blaster Master that was written in the 80s that a lot of adults describe as being quite entertaining. And I forget if they describe it as being entertaining from the perspective of an adult reading it now, or the perspective of an adult that read it when they were younger and are too old to get much enjoyment out of it anymore. I'm not sure what the case is. But either way, I know this game and its lore does include a very beloved novelization. They actually could benefit from that. Pez. Ooh, we're fine. I think left is the way to go. Go here. Let's just not... I didn't even get to finish my sentence. I was going to say, let's not die. We're at the entrance to Area 2. Or 3, rather. Right? Wait, I've become confused. We game overed anyway. It's fine. Now, we must make it all the way back to Area 1 and make good use of our newfound hover ability. Hey now, that's also a thing this game apparently likes to do, is throw some unavoidable damage at you. So it's a thing to be aware of anyway. We can shortcut this a little bit. Oh, we don't have any... No. We're fine. We're not fine anymore. We stopped being fine a long time ago. But it's alright. Punishment for death, basically nil. And if we game over, this is the Japanese version, we'll just get where we're going faster. What I can only describe as mechanical apes have begun... Oh, maybe those are mechanical kangaroos, come to think of it. What with the hoppiness and whatnot. They sure do got the hops. No shortage of hops on those fellows. Much like a craft brewery. Area 1, get. The classic tune. I'm wondering, so I'm trying to think of how to... Because if I were tasked with mashing... I'm thinking forward to the bosses that require mashing here. If I were tasked with mashing, I could just mash with my... Oh, boy, this is so... I can mash with my pointer finger just fine, but I have to let go of the controller to do it. You know, I just put the controller on my thigh, pointer finger out, mash, it's fine. The problem with the mashing you need to do in this game is you need to hold down A while mashing B. That makes it a lot more difficult. And, in my opinion, actually, literally physically painful. We'll see. I might go to the kitchen and grab a chip clip or something just to hold A down. That might be the play. Alright, check out the lag in this room. I suppose the NES is currently rendering the entire planet. We are outdoors after all, so I'd imagine it would lag. This was No Man's Sky before there was No Man's Sky. I don't think that's true at all, actually. If anything, Elite was No Man's Sky before No Man's Sky. I would like that hover, please. We need 4 hover? 3 hover? Something like that? The amusing thing about the speed run is that they've not... what a waste. They haven't devised a way to cut out this hover grind. This is legit what speedrunners do at this point in the game if they don't have adequate hover. If they happen to not have adequate hover, they just have to sit here and farm for it off of these enemies. So you have to hope for some good luck if you need the hover here. Ooh, we're also gonna die. Actually, tell you what, let's go ahead and just... Hey, there it is. Oh, no. Our Pez meter was empty. Oops, and yet we took a hit and survived. Oh, the curiosity. Irk. Although we still have our high occupancy vehicle meter at 3 and now 4. Let's be safe and get 5 hover Pezes, because I am pretty poor at video games. Let's be safe. The metallic kangaroos, question mark, are on point today. Ape kangaroos? What are they? I suppose the only reason I think they kind of stand upright and they hop a lot. In that way, they are exactly like kangaroos. Ooh. It's good. And we made it. Do we go up or down? I forget. We go down. See, at least that question was answered very quickly. Oh, this is chaos. This is heck on Sophia. Planet Sophia the Third. Ah, this bop. That's right. I love this bop. This bop is a good bop. A certifiable jam it is. I've been learning a lot about tracker music in recent months. And I feel like I would have a lot of fun just taking some old NES video game music and doing some tracker music covers. I feel like I literally have a bachelor's degree in music composition, theory and composition. So when it comes to writing music, I have somewhat of a clue what I'm doing. I only studied it for 4 years, specifically. And, you know, I've written music and had it played by, you know, full-size orchestras, string quartets, piano, sax quartet, all sorts of stuff. All very fun. But I've never really, as a listener or a composer, I've never really gotten into electronic music. And I feel like now that I'm out of college, I've been out of college for 6 years. Since I'm out of college and I don't really have access to, you know, a full orchestra of performers anymore, I would benefit from instead learning my way around electronic music, I think. But, you know, like I said, even as a listener, I've never really had that much appreciation for electronic music. Don't know why, it's just not a genre that's ever particularly appealed to me. So when I try to... When I confront myself with the idea of writing electronic music, it's just nothing. I got nothing there. This is just trying to pour from an empty cup, that kind of stuff, right? I do not have... You know, you ask me to write for real musicians, physical musicians playing physical instruments. And cool, fine, yeah, plenty of idea for that. I've got a limitless head full of all sorts of ideas of what kind of human-performed music to write. Tell me to write electronic music. Just crickets. Just crickets. Not even digital crickets, the analog kind. And I would describe that as a shortcoming of mine. That's something I, as a musician, and I think just as a human being in general, I should learn to appreciate electronic music more. And tracker music. For some reason, tracker music in particular. Oh, I need to hover now, that's right. Has always been the kind of electronic music that's had the most appeal to me. So I think if I need to start embracing electronic composition, that's the way forward for me. And I know there is no shortage of incredible tracker music to explore, and tracker music history to study, and so on and so forth. Ah no, we beefed it! Time for some more hover farm. Oi! Do I have any... Nope, get back in, sir. I do not have any... Any. We do not have any key. That's a game over. It's fine. Let's see if we can consciously farm some hover on the way there, now that we remember that we need it. And I think a lot of the appeal of tracker music is that, you know, I've always been fascinated by... I've always been mostly more interested in real people in control of real instruments, physical instruments. In a way that electronic music often isn't. Can be, but often isn't. But tracker music is this unique kind of thing where it's like, it's not like... It's sort of... It's the most... I feel like it's the most akin to treating a computer as a musical instrument. In the same way that we think of, pianos or synthesizers or saxophones, flutes, as musical instruments. Because the uninitiated, of course, can look at piano and think, oh, it's just pushing buttons, right? The same way that the uninitiated look at electronic music as, oh, it's just pushing buttons. And I feel like tracker music, you know, there is plenty of electronic music out there where it really kind of just is pushing buttons. It's just, you know, sample and loop based stuff that, you know, the musicians, the recording artists themselves didn't necessarily create the individual samples. You know, they just download a sample pack off the internet and they just throw some loops together in an appealing order, and that's their music, right? There's kind of a chasm separating that kind of musicianship from I think more what's the way to phrase it? Hand operated, hand manipulated musicianship. And, you know, while tracker music isn't it, I suppose what I'm getting at is that there is some electronic music out there that doesn't... I guess there's just some music out there in general that doesn't require a lot of skill to play. Green Day comes to mind, but similarly, there's a lot of... I say that as a Green Day fan. I like Green Day. I just know that their music is not even a little complicated. You know, there's a lot of simple music out there, and a lot of it is electronic. Is that fair to say? But you know, that's not to say all electronic music is like that. I'm thinking about like things like Aphex Twin and Max Cooper come to mind as extraordinarily complicated and detailed music. That is electronic, right? I feel like what's the thought I'm working on here? There's a lot of... I think since electronic music these days, the production of electronic music is mostly just about manipulating a computer. A lot more people that haven't necessarily developed musical talent yet can still do that. And so you have a lot of people that don't have musical talent yet making a lot of electronic music, more so than people without talent making guitar music or piano music or cello music or any of that, because learning to play those instruments requires a lot of musicianship. Whereas learning to manipulate a computer to make something that sounds like music does not require a lot of musicianship. And so you get a lot of electronic music that's made by people that don't have yet a lot of musicianship. There's a barrier to entry there with electronic music that doesn't exist, whereas it does exist with most other forms of music. And so the result of that is the electronic music genre has a much higher saturation of music produced by people that don't necessarily yet have a lot of skill yet. Not saying they can't get it, just saying they can't produce music without having acquired the skill yet. Alright, we got some mashing to do here. And I think that's been largely my problem with learning to appreciate electronic music, is that I've just heard a lot of electronic music made by people that haven't yet acquired much skill. You know, they know how to use a computer, but they don't know how to write a song yet, right? Whereas, you know, if you have a guitar, it's hard to learn to play a guitar without also learning how to write a song, right? And so what I think I need to do is just dive into just better electronic music, right? Just find some good stuff. I mentioned Aphex Twin and Max Cooper, that kind of stuff. More of that, please, right? Prodigy as well, I've always loved Prodigy. Nine Inch Nails, of course. Anything Trent Reznor does. Okay, yeah, my mashing is letting me down here. Let's see if I can. Can I leave? I can, okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a clamp or something to hold down the strafe button for me. One moment. Alright, I'm back. I have a clamp. Let's see what I can do with it. Tiny little spring clamp. Let's get it in place here. It might be a little too strong, but it's fine. We are strafing and we are mashing. Alright. This might work out just fine. Gotta get clever. Alright, now he's gonna shoot some jawbreakers at us. Then the fire. And now we can do some damage. The one thing that I want to be very... I heard an interesting noise just then. The one thing that I want to be very, very careful to not accidentally say is that electronic music doesn't take skill to make, because that is 100% false. Electronic music is, of course, as skill dependent as any other kind of music. I think that an interesting trait or a unique trait of electronic music is that the amount of musicianship required to go from not making music to making music is lower than with traditional instruments, right? And it's that lower threshold that has led to a lot of bad electronic music being made, right? So... Ooh, we've been roasted. Alright. Well, the clamp, I think, is going to work out for us. Let's do a continue. Where does this put us again? All the way at the beginning. Okay. Of a very 3, 4, where are we? Anyhow. I'm going to take my first break of the day. I'm going to stand up, do some stretches. I'm going to show you a picture of my kitty again real quick, because I have the power to do that. Oh, look at the sleeping kitty. It's so cute. I can hardly handle it. Stand up, do some stretches, get some water. If you are able to do those things, I recommend that you do, because your body loves all those things very, very much. And I'll be right back in just a little bit. Hang tight. And we're back. Thank you for waiting. Let's see if we can play better. We need to Alright, we need to focus on a bit of a hover farm here. I got very engrossed in my spiel about electronic music and its legitimacy, such that I forget where we are. I forget if hover is required for an upcoming part. And if so, let's farm for that while we're on our way. Right, okay, how many times am I going to make that wrong turn? But that's fine, because we do need to go that way. Very, very soon. That's where we go after we beat this upcoming boss. So it's good that I'm seeing it over and over again, because, well, we need to know where that is. That's right, this is the sewers, and we spent a good long time on our last stream exploring the sewers, every nook and cranny of them. Which is good. That needs to be done eventually. But the problem is we spent a lot of time scouring every nook and cranny of the sewers looking for a thing that wasn't in the sewers. So let's do better this time. This time we very much know where we're going. He says as he goes what I think is the wrong way. Keep going. No, I do not go down here. I mean, the nice thing about these sewers is that if you go the wrong way, you're only a few tiles away from a dead end anyway, so not much time is lost. But if I have the goal of eventually beating this game in less than 4 hours, which isn't a difficult task, I don't think. Either way, it would still behoove me to cut out all of this the sewer meandering that we're doing. If we could commit to memory the right path through this labyrinth. That could only help us. And I feel like a lot of left is required before we go down. So let's experiment with that, shall we? Alright, so this is another wrong way to go. Good to know, good to know. Okay, directly beneath us is where we need to be. So we know we're close. Wow. Can't forget the importance of the wow in the OST. This might be a very, very good place to hover farm, because I don't know if we can get hit necessarily if we're right here. I don't think they spawn at heights. Oh, let's get the screen back this way. Okay, ugh, we wasted a little bit of hover there. Accidentally. Give me that hover. Love a good hover. Give me that high occupancy vehicle. A little bit more, a little bit more. It's all we need. Honestly, we probably have enough already. We certainly do now. Ooh. Hey. There we go. See? Champion. Oop, let's not waste it, though. Alright. Let's be stingy with the jump juice. Could use a little bit of Pez. Pow Pez. Now let's do a good plummet. That was a good plummet. Happy to tank that little bit of damage. I don't think we have any missiles or anything to deal with that malicious robo eyeball any other way. So yeah, I think if I were to get my hands dirty with electronic music production, I think tracker music is where I'd want to start. And if I did start, I would probably start with making tracker covers of some Digigame tunes, just so I can focus on the all the creative decision making that goes into learning the tool, instead of the creative decision making that goes into actually writing the music. If I take music that's already written, that's a lot of decision making and problem solving that's taken out of the equation, right? And especially NES music, because the NES was very limited in terms of hardware. Only 5 sound channels, I believe. 2 sine wave channels, a triangle wave channel, a sawtooth, a unique sawtooth channel at that, a noise channel, and a sample channel, I think is all the NES had. And each channel could only perform 1 pitch at a time. So those are some pretty severe limitations, and it's incredible that the musicians were able to create such captivating music at all with such limiting hardware. But also taking music that was written under such limitations and learning to make electronic music with it. Would also streamline the learning process, I guess you could say. Because largely, you know, like I said, I literally have a bachelor's degree in music theory and composition. So when it comes to writing music, I have experience. So I don't need to learn that part. That part's covered, you know, for the most part. Can always get better, but, you know, it's... I'll say that I probably have more knowledge than most people in regards to music composition and theory. So that's some stuff. That's not what's slowing me down in terms of composing or writing electronic music. What's slowing me down is that it requires learning some software. I don't have the software knowledge to make electronic music. And that's a pretty big impediment, turns out. So I just gotta... Good morale. Gotta pick some software and run with it. And I think making tracker music would be a fun way to go. Alright, let's get the clamp ready here. Let's face north, and let's clamp A. A clamped, there we go. And mash as much as we like. Okay. Hurling some jawbreakers at us. Doing the fire. Alright, now it's time for the easily avoided tongue. Some good dammies. More jawbreakers. Flamin' hot Cheeto. Okay. Jawbreakers that immediately disappear from the screen. And a little bit of fire. We need to play better than that. Okay. Let's try to spend some time on the right side of the screen here. And then left. Okay. Let's try to get him a little bit further north. Fire! And get him over here so we can sneak left. That was good damage. Let's coax him up in this corner, I think. Good coaxing. And whomp. Way too far away, unfortunately. Okay, we need to not take any jawbreaker damage. But we're doing alright, we're doing alright. Let's get him up here. And bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go, there's some damage. get him back up here. Whoop. Bonk, bonk, and bonk. Missed opportunity there a bit. Oh, and then we did the die. Fortunately. Are we still pointing north? We are. Perfect. We can keep the clamp on the controller here. Not even slightly exhausted. Loving it. Now we can mash. No turbo controller required. Clamp required. Turbo controller less required. Come on this way. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's try to bring him a little bit northeast here. Alright. And fire time. Whoop! Ah, we missed that. Poorly. Perk. Took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Perk. There we go. There's some good pops. Loving the good pops. Yeah, one little tickle, just for good measure. That'll do. I'll do nicely. Frog the Fred is no match for our clamp strats. Oof. Except for when he does that. Then he's a pretty good match. Eek. Are we safe here? We are safe here. Oh, we got a little damage in. Oh, nice. Whoop. Tiny hitbox on this fella. Okay, let's get him back northeast here. Ooh, we've been fired. Oh no, and then we've been tongued. That's a bad one. Let's do better here. Still facing north. No clamp adjustment required. Oh right, I forgot what I was doing. It's a Sunday afternoon. We're getting so relaxed, we're a little bit too relaxed. Get a couple pops in. Let's try to get him a bit north. Oh no, we're doing it bad this time. Let's see if we can perform the rest of this hitlessly. We know how to avoid damage, so let's just do that. We also know how to do damage, but we're far less consistent with that. And there you go. Northeast at a 45. Oh, we've been dead. Alright, game over on that one. Good strats though, good strats. Let's make our way back downtown. These angry metal meatballs have our number. I don't know who did what to these metal meatballs to make them so angry, but are we? There we go. I was gonna say, are we stuck here? We made it. We made it. Unavoidable damage. You gotta pad your health bar a little bit for that unavoidable damage. look. I kind of want that. Give me that. Give me that round Pez. There we go. The angriest meatballs I've ever met in my life. And do we want to go... I think we want to go far left. That's the opposite. That's down. Down is not yet our goal. Let's go a bit further left, I think. Ouch. More left, I think. I think we're getting it. I think we're getting it. Although I am low on hover and I'm not seeing the hover boys. So I think maybe we did go the wrong way. Maybe we started heading right prematurely. Well, I don't know. Here's some hover boys. Maybe we're fine. Indeed, we're fine. Okay. This is where... That's our gatekeeper. But we need more hover. And we learned that this is the best place to farm it. Any hover at all? Oh, nope, okay. No hover today, apparently. Alright, well. Huh, I wonder if that is random, where they are likely to spawn. Because, yeah, that's different than last time. Get popped. And sizzle, sizzle, boom. We're there. We are in there like the proverbial swimwear. You haven't read the proverb that mentions swimwear? Huh. It's there, I promise. What hit me there? Ah, it's fine. All is forgiven. Okay. Fellow with the round helmet. Stop defending your home planet. I am here to, I assume, colonize your planet and to destroy it. Because as we know, the main character, the player character of Blaster Master is a white man named Jason. Yeah, well, that's just that's the white man way. Colonize and make worse. But it's okay because there's lots of pee everywhere. That's how you know this planet is habitable, because of the abundance of pee. And France. Let's see if we can... There we go, I'll take that. Let's see how few of these fellas I can interact with here. Hey now. That's only fair when I do it, don't you know? Position myself such that I can hit them, but they can't hit me. Only I am allowed to do that. Let's get the PHP. Pick up some Pearl. Get your Java on. Ruby! Everything's fine. Mega P and Mega H. It's great. Alright, we took a little bit of damage. How confident are we in our ability to destroy one of these fellas without taking more damage? Hopefully not very confident, because well, you certainly shouldn't be. Alright, we broke even. Wonderful. That was worth doing. Alright, time to break out the clamp. Let's see if we strafe into the door. If we continue being strafed. We do not. Point north, clamp. Alright. Slow and steady here. Let's try to do this damageless. Tiny, tiny hitbox on this fella. Frog the Fred. Okay, that was a little bit of something. Something, something. And 45 up to the northeast. A little bit of tickle. Doing all right. Alright, let's... I wonder. I would love to make this fight more consistent if I just hang out here. Okay, I think if I just hang out here against the right edge of the screen, he is very likely. Nope, never mind. He did not. He did change his position a little bit, so no consistency to be found that way. Ooh, oh no. Well, good news is we're here. Let's do it again, but better this time. With the advantage of full health. Whoop! That was... That was clumsy, is what that was. Thank you for the jawbreakers. Red rubber balls. Spicy Cheeto. And the fruit by the foot. This frog's grandpa owns a candy store. Alright, let's get some damage in here. Oh! Let's get some damage in here without also taking some damage in return. Breaking even is not going to get us anywhere. This frog has a mighty big health bar. Much bigger than our own. 45, it's great. That's alright then. Let's get him to the northeast a little bit. Ah, it's a big whiff. That's a tiny hitbox for a big frog. I don't mean to hitbox shame him or anything, but that's a real tiny hitbox. And whark. Good dodge, good dodge. Ooh, took a little bit of damage. No me gusta. Damage bad. Flamin' hot Cheeto. Alright, did some decent damage that time. Pew pew. Nope, not happening. Ooh, that was real nice. That was a lot of damage. Let's keep up the good damage here. Okay, that was no damage. Let's do better than that next time. Flamin' Hot Cheeto round. That's good. Oh, okay. That was a bit greedy. We were just doing such good damage. How could I turn down the opportunity? Okay. We need to get him a bit north here. And Flame Belch. Eek. Alright, he's up north at least. Perk. Oh no, he got us. That was a good attempt. That was a good attempt. Unfortunately, we've been bested again. Let's do this to this. Frog the Fred, I got your number. $45. Lots of good damage on that one. Loving that one. A little bit of damage there. Oh, he got us. A little clumsy this time. Let's try to clean it up. When in doubt, do better. Oh, that's the opposite of... We did not follow our advice. We immediately ignored our own advice. 'Tis a pity. Hydration is what was required. And now we've hydrated. The NES controller can now feel the relief of having the clamp removed. Plenty OP to go around. We are in the sewers after all. That was a good wow. Hey now. That was uncalled for. Can you reach it? So close. Oh, we can... Oh, it's tantalizingly close, but no Pez for us. Pezless. We are powerless to reach it. Pop pop. All right, we don't need that Pez at the moment. There's no overcharge mechanic here. This isn't Wolfenstein. This isn't Doom. Still not sure if Doom is ever gonna... Well, okay, I'm pretty sure Doom is not a game that I'm ever gonna play on this channel. I do love Doom very, very much. But I am very much about cultivating a chill kind of atmosphere and vibe that I don't think Doom can is compatible with. I do love Doom, but not the most relaxing game to listen to. And that's really sort of it. It's not about how I feel when playing the game. It's mostly about the sounds that are heard when I play the game. And Doom is just going to be a lot of heavy metal and guns and screaming, and that's that's not the vibe. That's not the atmosphere that I'm trying to capture here. I think with something like a game that I'm leaning more, a first-person shooter, more specifically, that I'm leaning more towards, yes, I will play on this channel, is something like the Marathon trilogy. I'm increasingly excited to play those on this channel because they're first-person shooters from the same era of, you know, early 90s home computer gaming, but very different atmosphere with Marathon. Ooh, let's see if we can make it to the place without dying. That would be preferred. We'd hate to spend a life on the easy part. Give me that P. There we go. P acquired. I have been hydrating after all. In fact, oh, that's right. This is the hydration ladder. I forgot about that. That's a good hydrate. Okay, let's see how few of these we can engage with. Because we're taking a lot of... Oh no. That's a bad death. We're taking a lot of unnecessary damage, I think, by engaging with every single one of these fellas that we see. I think we can do better, he says as he erases the whole screen. Come on now. Bummer. He's gonna be there for the rest of time. Wanna come north a bit? No, you don't? Okay. I knew it. There was no way to avoid that damage, apparently. So, we'll just refill. Are these reachable? I really don't know. I'll have to... I wonder if that is a thing that can be researched. Is it just there to tempt you into dying, or is that actually attainable in some way? Okay, so you can grenade them. At some point I got it in my head that they were ungrenadable. But that's apparently not the case. I think it's mostly just that it's hard to align myself with them in such a way that grenading works. Their hitboxes are just slightly wonky. I was going to take the full heal, but then this man appeared. I will take all the France, thank you. Let's see how much France we can take into the boss here. A better gun would mean better pew-pews. Alright, doing good, doing good. That's good, that's good. Oh, we took a little bit of damage. Alright, we still have a better gun than base. Alright. Obstacle eradicated. Oh. Back to base damage. Pity. But it's fine because... full health. Let's take the full health to the boss, shall we? We have one less opportunity to show this boss what we're made of. So let's make this one count, shall we? Face north, get your clamp. Clamp acquired. Clamp clamped. Ready to mash. Alright, you can just... I can do damage during these, not phases, but turns, but it's risky, you know. Why take risks when we need to succeed here? We're not good enough to play risky just yet. Blarp. That's a good blarp. Alright, we're fine. A little bit of damage, never hurt anybody. That's... that is astonishingly untrue. That all damage is done is hurt people. So never mind about that. Ooh, those are getting fast. Does the speed of those Flamin' Hot Cheetos vary based on its health? Good dammies. I don't think those get faster, but I think these do. I don't know. Some good damage happening there. Good jawbreakers. Blark. Oh, no such luck. A little bit of tickle. Blark. It's good. Alright, that was a poor play on my part there. And Blark. Blurk, blurk, blurk. Generally, I like the music in this game, but I think the boss music would have benefited from being more than 8 bars long. A couple more measures, I think, would have been would have gone a long way. Alright, we did damage again. Been a while, but we got there. Blark. Blark, blark, blark. Mini blarks. Now it's time for the maxi blark. Blark. Ooh, nice. Mini blarks. Ooh. We got frog stomped. Everybody get your silver chairs. Okay, I feel like we're getting there. How much more HP can it have? Yeah, I think that's definitely getting faster. Oh, so close. Let's coax him up northeast, shall we? Dark. Alright, that's good. I was worried we were going to take damage there. Oh, so close. Only a couple more of those, I think. And he'll be done. Dark. So far, so good. Let's stay skillful and mindful. Oh, the tongue actually blocks. Okay, I didn't pick up on that before. Blark. Okay. Surely the next one. We're both kind of on the ropes, though. Blark. Frog on the ropes. By Jack Kerouac. Oh no. Okay, we've got one more grace hit here. Let's make it count. Burk. Burk? That's not right. Frogs don't go. There it is. All right. We defeated Frog the Fred, and no one can take that away from us. Not even the clamp we used to save ourselves from horrible RSI. It's wonderful. And we have copious amounts of hover. No shortage of high occupancy vehicles here. Veritable LA freeway. I've only been to LA once, but wouldn't you know it, the traffic was terrible. Who knew? Never would have called that one. Sure, I'll take a little bit of hover, why not? Hoping for a little bit of pow there too, but them's the brakes. Oh, you know what? Now is a good hydrate opportunity. That was a good hydrate opportunity. Never look a good hydrate opportunity. In the mouth. What? Never. No, that's not what I. Never take a hydrate opportunity for granted. That's what I meant to say. Our fill talent here is a little rusty. I don't usually stream on Sundays. I'm usually a Saturday streamer, but this weekend necessitated a Sunday stream rather than a Saturday stream, and well, when you mess with my internal schedule like that, I guess that's what you get. As well as me going the wrong way. Plenty of that to go around too. No shortage of me going the wrong way. I think now is the up we want to go. If Nintendo will allow it. There we go. We made it. We got there. Ah, that's right. The angry metal meatballs of death. Plummet. It's good. At long last, we have escaped the sewers. And yet, there is still pee everywhere. See, right there, for instance. We have the key, and by gosh, oh, we're gonna use it. Bonk, 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 bonk. So, what does that symbol... So, okay, so it's clearly a keyhole, right? Is that a shower head? Also, on that... That's one of the NES era, and to an extent some of the SNES era. The low resolution and the color limitations, and it's all the limitations in general, required some creativity and imagination to fill in the gaps, right? And that's especially bad for people like me with very vivid and overactive imaginations. Because boy, I filled in the gaps with some real weird stuff. Ooh, oh, the unattainable P. That was my rap battle nickname in high school. Unattainable P. There we go. Fortunately, we remember how to navigate this space. This is going to be a problem. There we go. Are these... Nope, that is also a mildly unattainable P. Bonk, bonk. Ooh, hey now. None of that. Alright, let's see if I can remember. That's the easy part. Oof. Let's see if I can remember how to... I need that. Let's see if I can remember the rest here. Arc. We're doing alright. Okay. We're doing alright. We're doing good. We're making it. We could... I don't think we go north. Okay. I remember these, so I think we're doing alright here. This terrible little... Yep, this is looking familiar. Oh my gosh, all the sprites. All the sprites all the time. I think this. And then this branches. And we take the lower path. There we go. I think that's right. Angry puppers. Just herd them together. There we go. Alright, that worked out. I love it when it works out. Ugh, this ain't working out, though. There we go. Some P for your trouble. Ooh, okay, we broke even. Getting close to profiting. There it is. Darn. Oh, I just want that to work. Okay. Thank you. Let's mitigate some causes of damage, shall we? Let's play smartly, not hardly. Can we get one more P? Oh, so close. That's right, there's that little bit of unavoidable damage. No P for my trouble, huh? There's a little bit of P. When all you need is one P, but there is no P forthcoming. That was another problem we had with with our cat Maple and his UTI and having to collect some fluids from him. Sometimes there just was no P forthcoming. Must destroy all fax machines. Alright. Getting Xeroxed to death. Oh, I think we need the... can't even speak. We need the clamp. Here we go. Clamp acquired. If I remember right, this is just constant mashing here, and I think this is where the turbo controller is actually really going to come in handy. Because you really just need to be mashing just every single frame in order to not take damage yourself. The bubs are aggressive. Ugh, okay. Getting tense. Loosen up that shoulder there. There's a perfect distance. I think it's about here. Fortunately, he doesn't move up or down, just left or right, so I can hang out on this plane and be fine. It's just he's going to be spitting more and more bubs as the fight goes on, and they're going to be getting in the way of more and more hits. And it's going to take longer and longer to do damage. So you just got to find the right distance. Oh boy, that was all... Oops. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, that's a game over as well. All right, let's relax the shoulder a little bit. that was quite the mash. Continue. All right. Hey, that wasn't fair. I mean, it was fair. It was perfectly fair. It just wasn't nice. We need a nicer brand of enemy here, I think. Don't even know why I'm mashing right now. Just reflex. This is mashing the game. If you're playing Blaster Master and you're not blasting, what are you doing? Alright. Blip. He's very bouncy. It's very hard to go through there and not take damage. Let's see how quickly we can get through here without. It is a combination of fast and damageless. That's how you succeed at this area. And we're doing a bad job. We took much more damage than was strictly necessary there. We're gonna grab the safety piece here. Okay. Doing alright. That was mostly clean. I've seen cleaner. Oh, 8, and in there. P? It's a P. Thank you for the P. There you go. You can do what you're doing. It's fine. And safe. Up. Less safe. There we go. It's all good. Pop, pop. Alright. Pop. For some reason, that's particularly satisfying. Just... Hello. Pop. Oh, we missed. That's embarrassing. Hello. Pop. Not quite point blank. Point blank -1. There. Hey now. I would like to profit for a change. Oof, why are they so good, and or why am I so bad? Whoop. We almost got Xeroxed. Can't have that. That's how you steal an identity. Pew pew. Angry Robo-Pupper. Alright, we have full health. Let's see how quickly that evaporates. So far, still full. It's time for the fax machine of war! Okay, it seems like they have a little bit of a cooldown. Alright. Back to mashing our hearts out. Clamp affixed. Okay, just stand still whenever you like, sir. Really missing my turbo controller right now. Let's crack that open and try to get that fixed again. If I had to guess, the problem is just the rubber pads that I bought. It may not be the best. I have a means of fixing that, though. Oh, we took the damage. Boop. Moonwalk our way into the abyss here. Let's try backing up and see if that helps us out a little bit. Okay, so far, no. We made a change and we took damage. That's a bad thing. You just gotta do all the mashing in the world. Oh, okay, I need to take a break. Let's relax that shoulder. He's getting aggressive with the bubs here. Can't even get a shot in. He's bubbing so hard. Oh, okay. Let's relax that shoulder. Bring the tension down a bit. Let's listen to the awful noise while we relax. Listen to the relaxing noise. So soothing and calming. I should make this my alarm clock. Never mind. My wife would hate that. She already, I get the feeling, can barely tolerate my current alarm clock. Let alone if I were to change it to this. As a matter of fact, I think I heard her upstairs hear me say that, and she went, no! So, methinks that's a bad idea. So if I just... Okay, I was going to say, if I just stand still, am I safe? Clearly no. I tried standing still. Yep, there you go. I wasn't moving, and I took damage. So, there is clearly no way to be safe here. Oof. Just gotta get right in there, I think. Oh my gosh, I don't... I think turbo controller might be required. Not even doing any damage because he won't stop bubbing, and there's another game over. 'Tis a pity. Let's get back in there like swimwear. Thematically appropriate given the area. You know, the water and such. Making that connection for you, just in case it wasn't clear. Eek. We're gonna go this way. There we go. Doing alright, doing alright. Ouch. The Robo-Hermits. How dare they? I'm honestly working up a bit of a sweat with all the mashing. Kind of sad, really. I am not a masher. That is not what I do. My mashing muscles are weak, like baby. Okay, fine. We dealt some damage and took none. That's a perfectly valid trade. Alright, let's make this room cleaner. There we go, look at that. No damage taken. Only dealt. Ditto. Let's just go all the way. Let's just hug the wall as best we can here. And, ooh, that was nice. That was nice and damageless. The mecha tunas don't even know how to handle such grace. Ouch. Except for that one. That mecha tuna knew how to handle our grace. Our grace has been handled. And Robo-Puppers. Angry, angry ones at that. No damage, alright, it's good. Hi. Bonk. And that's all. I suppose I never really understood what these are either. And looking at them, it's the kind of thing where, like, it's like a magic eye kind of thing, where, like, if you really try to look at it and really, really focus on it, it doesn't become any clearer. You need to, like, dispel your focus in a unique way to make the image make sense. That's what a lot of pixel art from the NES era is like. Looking at it won't help you understand what you're looking at. You have to dispel your focus in an unusual way before it'll start making sense. Crossing your eyes isn't going to help with NES sprite art, but keeping them uncrossed certainly doesn't help either. Fax machine of war! Ooh, ooh. Hey, we got some France. France, we got some France. Oh. I was hoping for some more France, but then we didn't. Alright, let's see if we can mash yet some more. Pop on in. Face north. Apply the A clamp. And mash. Taking some damage already, not a good start. It's just so... If I remember right, even... Oh my gosh, that was a whole heap of damage real quickly. Even with the turbo controller, I was having a difficult time. It's very... You just... there's many ways to get hurt in this fight. And very few ways to do hurt. When he bubs, each one of his bubs blocks his hitbox, and as the fight goes on, he bubs more and more, and boy, sometimes he just bubs unrelentingly. The Unrelenting Bub, I think, will undoubtedly be the title of this episode. Or at least the title of this boss. I think his name canonically is Crabulus or something like that. No, Unrelenting Bub. That's his name. Oh. He will not relent, and I must not either. Despite the cramp. Ugh. Should have had some aspirin. Darling, could you grab the Imodium? I'm cramping. Alright, one more time. One more time. I feel like we're having some success on that one. Let's do a good relax. And mash. I should take a look at the speedrunners and see how they do this, because this is one of those bosses where if you can just glitch out of this one, yeah, happy to do that. This might be one of those bosses where you can just do a grenade pause and constantly be doing damage every frame while he is unmoving. Ooh, that was nice. Less nice. Tis a pity. Alright. I am going to take another real quick break. If this is your first time here, this is very much what we do. We play beloved old games for the first time, and we enjoy the heck out of them. So if that sounds like your jam, please consider a like, follow, subscribe, etc. It's quick and free, and it'll keep you connected for my retro gaming shenanigans in the future. I'm going to stand up, do some stretches, get some water, in no particular order. If you are able to, I recommend you do the same. Your body loves all those things very, very much. I will be right back in just a little bit. Hang tight, please.